Good evening. Today I got a few questions for you and I'll show you those questions. Let's try to answer them. And every question is very, very important, especially the first two questions that I'm going to show you. They may be possible questions, right, in any forthcoming examination. So let me straight away open the document for you. Kindly have a look at this. Yes. Which of the following group or groups is or banned by the central government? Kindly remember, the central government has the authority. Central government has the authority to ban certain associations. Association means it's a group. Either it's an individual or group of individuals. Generally, whenever we say association, we say group of individuals. And some individuals come together for a particular purpose. But at any time, when such association is involving or indulging in unlawful activities, then the Parliament has granted the power to the central government of India to ban such organizations. And very recently, in Jammu and Kashmir, two associations have been banned. So let's see what are they, and let's have a look at this. Look at this. So you can find it out very easily. Just now I said two associations have been banned. Which of the following groups is or banned by the central government? Jamaati Islam. Number two, that is B, JKLF, Jammu and Kashmir Liberation Front. Option C is both, D is none. So is it only A, only B, or both A and B? Neither A nor B. Answer is both. Both A and B have been banned by the central government, right? So please remember, so this has been banned under section 3 clause 1 of unlawful activities. Section 3 clause 1 of the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act, which came into existence in the year 1967. Please remember very carefully, if the central government is of opinion that any association is or has become an unlawful association, it may, by notification in the official gazette, declare such association to be unlawful. Very, very important one. Parliament has granted this power to the central government. So answer is both. Jamaati Islam and JKLF both have been banned. And of course, just a few days back, it is Jamaati Islam, and very recently, it is JKLF, Jammu and Kashmir Liberation Front. So look at this, and Yasin Malik is the leader of JKLF. Please remember this name. Next. So next one, which of the following institutions submitted its report on VVPAT to Election Commission? Very, very important one. This is the election season and lots of discussion is going on, the concept of elections. Clear, and the first phase is going to be held on April 11th, right? So very few days away. And all the political parties are very busy in finalizing the candidates and in campaigning, right? So but whatever it is, now the point is related to VVPATs. It is called voter verifiable paper audit trial, right? So you must, I think I remember VVPAT concept I have explained you many number of times. So we are using EVMs, electronic voting machines, right? And we go to the polling booth, and whenever our turn comes, we'll go and we'll press the button against the candidate to whom we want to vote. So there will be a beep sound, and we are sure that our vote has been casted, and we come out. But the complaint with this EVMs is that these EVMs are being tampered by the government that is there in the power, and to whomever you are voting, instead of going to the candidate to whom we want to vote, so this is being casted to the candidate who belongs to the government. So right, so this is what is happening. And now so many political parties in the country, right, especially almost 22 political parties in the country, they have requested the election commission to look into this, right? So these EVMs are being tampered, right? And of course, when it went to the case went to the Supreme Court also suggested the election commission to also introduce VVPATs for the first time in India for the entire Lok Sabha. For 543 constituencies, VVPATs are going to be used, right? And Goa was the in the year 2017. Goa was the first state where VVPATs were used in all assembly constituencies. I told you in the recent class also, there are 40 assembly constituencies in Goa, and the elections that happened in the year 2017, in all assembly constituencies, the VVPAT concept has been used. And now, these VVPATs are going to be used in all 543 constituencies of Lok Sabha, and using like this in all constituencies is the first time. Please remember this. Now, so now, what is this VVPAT first of all? Right, so whenever we press the button for a candidate, along with the beep sounds, right, we can also see the slip. So we can also see the slip, right, that will be automatically printed the moment we press the buzzer, and light will be this appearing, and we can see that slip very clearly. So VVPAT is another apparatus or a machine that is attached to electronic voting machine, EVM. And the moment we press the buzzer, we press the button, we hear the beep sound. At the same time, for a few seconds, for 5 to 7 seconds, we can also see the slip, right? And we can see very clearly to whom we have voted. And we get satisfied. Yes, I have voted for the candidate to whom I wanted to vote. So then we come out with the satisfaction, right? And that slip will be appeared very little period of time, and we cannot take the slip. That slip will be dropped into the ballot box, right? And if I'm not sure and if I have a complaint that vote has been casted to some other candidate, right, so then immediately I can lodge a complaint. So meaning action can be taken immediately, right? So but now what is happening, because of this latest technology, because of this EVMs, we are getting the results at a very faster pace. But the point is that the political parties are demanding that apart from these EVMs, you should also count this VVPAT, right? So VVPAT slips. So that what's happening? So they are very very sure that the voter will be confident, and political parties will also be confident that everything is going in a very transparent manner, right? And for quite long period of time this discussion is going on, and based on this one, election commission has requested a commission to give its recommendations on this, right? And regarding that, we have a question, and kindly have a look at that. Look at this. Look at the question. Which of the following institutions submitted its report on VVPAT to Election Commission? Supreme Court appointed experts committee, or committee of chief ministers, C, Indian Statistical Institute, or D, none of the above? Please remember the answer is option C, that is Indian Statistical Institute. Look at this. Definitely, I'm very sure that most of you, and rather every one of you, can answer this question. Which of the following statements is or true regarding elections in India? 4 statements are given, A, B, C, D. And if you look at the choice, only 2 statements are right. Right? Only 2 statements are right, and 2 statements are wrong. So according to the question, we need to find out what are the statements that are right. Read the statement A. India is the second largest democratic in the world. India is the second largest democratic in the world is wrong. India is the largest democratic country in the world. Right? India is the largest democratic country in the world. Number one. So statement A is wrong. Right? Now. So now, if you go to statement number B, first general elections in India were conducted in the year 1951 and 52. Many times I told you, recently also I told you, our first general elections took place in the year 1951 and 1952. It started in the month of October 1951, ended in February 1952, right? So statement B is right. And if you go to statement number C, 2019 election is the 17th Lok Sabha elections in India. Every one of you knows this answer. That statement is very much right. So once we are sure that B is right, C is also right, we need not read statement number D because we need to pick up only two options, right? Two statements. So we got the two statements B and C, and answer should be obviously right option number 3, that is B and C. But if you want, you can read statement number D also to make very sure that this statement is wrong one. In India, the elections are conducted by the election commission. Yes, there is no doubt, under the direct supervision of the president of India. That is wrong, right? It is, they are not conducted under the direct supervision of the president of India. Election commission is an independent body and it will conduct elections on its own, right? So statement number D is wrong and statement number A is wrong. Statement B is right, statement C is right. So option 3 is the correct answer. Okay, so that's all for the day, and I'll see you in the next class with more current affairs. And I wish you all a very, very happy weekend. Thank you so much.